Hi, you guys. Sorry, I'm like fighting a sneeze. It's just about to happen. You know when you feel the itch like right underneath your nose? It's like happening to me. Hi, Zeneb. Hi, you guys. Hi, 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 hi. What an exciting day. What an exciting day. I'm so happy. Hi. I've got watermelon here. I'm going to eat while we chat. Hi, Becca. I know, it's going to be a good day today. I'm just really happy. I missed this. I missed doing mastermind and posting my mastermind pics for you guys and then like chatting about those pics and watching the shows and doing a recap. Like I missed all of that stuff. Hi Casey, you clown for green fits too. I missed it. It's going to be so much fun. These next 2 months are about to be like, one, like core memories, really fun, but like weirdly nostalgic too in a way. It's just like one of those things that you like, you know? Yeah, bittersweet is good. Pretty spot on. Bittersweet. Hi, Alexandra. Hi, Michelle. Caitlin did green on gold for 1989. I did green on green, but I think green on gold is a really good guess. And in hindsight, I probably should have picked green on gold. Hi, Grace. Thank you for subscribing. That's so nice. For anyone who doesn't or wants to, if you do subscribe, I do some like off-topic videos for my subscribers. So like one of the things we were talking about was like the 17 dirty diapers thing. We talked about Kate, like when she went missing, you know. But the cool thing I have for my subscribers is we have a Discord, so we kind of like all chat and clown together, and it's really, really fun. I just posted my mastermind predictions, so you can check it. It's just now loaded on my page. What if for TS12 she announces and wears green on green instead of for reputation? I'll take it. Do I have any vinyls like any artist? Yes. So I actually just started doing vinyls, honestly, because I think like some of Taylor's special editions ones are like really cute. And so I wanted to start collecting them. So I bought a record player and I started buying some of her vinyls. And then of course, like I've been branching out. So when I bought my record player, I actually bought a vintage one from an estate sale. And it had a Dolly Parton record in it, which is really cool. So I have a Dolly Parton record. And then I got Kelce Ballerini coming. I'm supposed to get a signed one from her store. I have a Sabrina Carpenter and Gracie Abrams. Yeah, and that's it so far. And then like tons of Taylor ones because I have a problem. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Melissa. You got signed Kelce Ballerini too. Have you gotten yours yet? I don't know when I'm supposed to get mine. I don't know when her album even comes out. I was like, as soon as I saw, first off, those vinyls were so pretty. I was like, I need them. And then I saw that she was doing signed copies. Comes out in a week. Thank you. Good. Now I'll know and I'll like keep myself posted so I can stream her music too. I really love Kelce Ballerini. I liked her, you know, but I knew like mostly her radio stuff until Rolling Up the Welcome Mat. And that EP, like immediately I was like, oh, I love her. Yeah, I think she's great. No, I'm in Kansas City. I'm in my house today. I am not going to Miami. I would love Kelce on debut also. Yeah. See first rodeo yet? No, I haven't. The vinyl player inside the record? What do you mean? I had a record inside the player I bought. It was in there already. The Rebel mic pic is edited. That is a fake picture. I'm so sorry to break it to you because it looked really pretty. Rebel mics always post to their Instagram. So if you ever see like that, definitely check their Instagram first. And then you can also tell in that picture it was reversed. I don't know why they reversed it, probably to make the edit look better for some reason. I'm not sure, but it was reversed. Yeah, so it's sadly just an edit. You're going to try to come to Kansas City for a game next year? You should. Kansas City's really fun. Grace, you need to create a Discord account separately outside of TikTok, and then when you go to your TikTok benefits, it will allow you to log into Discord and link it. The edit was of a Rebel microphone. So Taylor's new microphones she's been doing, all of the bedazzled ones have been from Rebel microphones. And every time she debuts a new one, like the green one or the yellow one, they post it on their pages and show the microphone. So there was a picture going around on Twitter today of a Rebel microphone. And it looked a lot like hers. They did a very good editing job. But it was like striped with all of the eras on it in order. And basically people were trying to like pass it off as like, oh, this is the new microphone for the Eras Tour or whatever. But it was an edit, unfortunately. What is the percentage I think debut is added to the set list? %. The twos are twoing. I just don't think we're going to see set list changes, personally. But I want to be wrong, so I'll take it, you know. Also, sorry, I'm eating watermelon. I, like, have a problem. I'm, like, addicted to those. My guesses were new outfits tonight. I'm hoping for a new Lover bodysuit. I posted all my mastermind predictions just now, just before I got on here. This is my most recent video on my page if you're interested in seeing them. But I really, really want like a mint green or like a seafoam green Lover bodysuit and guitar and man jacket. It fits, like, and we have, like, the Lover journals are the purple, the pink, the blue, and the mint green. So it just, like, it makes sense. Anything about Swiftball? I'm not sure. I don't play Swiftball. I do Mastermind personally, so I'm not sure. I heard people were, like, having a hard time posting their pics, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe it crashed. It may have crashed, so maybe it's worth it to just, like, give it some time. What happens to all the outfits after the tour is over? I would assume some of them are going to go to museums and Hall of Fames and stuff like that. A lot of her old tour outfits travel museum to museums. Like, for instance, when we were in London this summer, they had a couple of the outfits from Rep Tour. And maybe other tours. I can't remember. I know for sure the Rep Tour, a couple Rep Tour outfits were there with the microphone. And as far as I know, that exhibit, like, travels around. So, I mean, yeah, she could put it on display in her house. I would love it. If she wants to, like, let me just have one for, like, a week, I just want to look at it. I don't even want to wear it. Am I still going to go live after the tour? I mean, yeah. I just haven't been live because, honestly, I've been busy. I don't do social media full time. So it's kind of like whenever I can. Yeah, today's a Friday. I'm done with my work. I'm still technically working. I don't have any meetings the rest of the day, so yeah, that's kind of why I came in here. But I've just been busy, and honestly, like, I've enjoyed it. People get really nasty during lives sometimes, and like, it's part of one of the ways that I can very easily protect my mental health, is to just go live less and encounter less of those people. So that's kind of what I've done. Yeah. Thanks, Twigs. What is the percentage I think I did something bad is added to the set list? Like 2%. I just don't think there's going to be set list changes personally. But again, I would love to be proven wrong. And I think if she was going to add I did something bad to the set list, I don't think she would have played it in London. Because if she's not using I did something bad as an announcement, why play it acoustic and then just to turn around and add it to the set list, you know? Why not leave it unplayed and add it to the set list? There was a question earlier I wanted to see. Is Danny coming back? Yeah, as far as I know, Danny's just also busy, and it's fall, you know? So she's got some things. TS12 is Taylor's 12th album. Taylor Swift 12th album. So like Fearless would be TS2, right? Torture Poets was TS11. So when Taylor was Easter egging, hold on, guys. When Taylor was Easter egging for the Torture Poets department, she Easter egged a lot of 11s. Yeah, I don't believe that. I mean, so here's the thing. Technically, Taylor does add new songs every single night. Right? Anytime she plays a song we haven't heard before, she's playing a new song. So, like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. That's not... The new microphone was an edit, unfortunately. So I don't know. I don't know how to discern what that means. And it being People magazine, like, People is not always like 100% factual. So I just don't know. I think all of us are really begging for scraps. And I'm just happy that the show is back tonight. So I'm truly just not expecting any set list changes. And like, if it happens, I will be pleasantly surprised. And if it doesn't, I won't be disappointed because I didn't expect it. So hi, Stacy. Hi, Teresa. Oh my God, it is Red Friday and I didn't wear red. I was so in my head about the Eras Tour returning today, I completely forgot to wear red. I'm a bad Chiefs fan. I'm not a bad Chiefs fan. I literally wear Chiefs stuff almost every day now. I was in a 1989 mood this morning. So, yay! Hi, Kaylee. You're clowning today, Kayla? Ooh, you just put on a red lip for today. That would have been a good way to dress red today, wouldn't it? A good and easy way. The live is probably going to pause for a second, you guys. So sorry. Closing today. That's exciting. Closing the store? What's Red Friday mean? Red Friday is like basically in Kansas City. Every Friday during season, and usually outside of season as well, but for sure during the football season, every Friday you wear red to support the Chiefs at their game. It started officially, I think it was like in the 90s when we were just terrible. They started doing this Red Friday thing to try to get people to like support and actually show up to the games and stuff. And it was like it was an initiative to like give money back and stuff. But it just kind of stuck around. Which 22 shirt should you wear for Halloween? My favorite is the I Bet You Think About Me. Hold on, guys. Just have to send. Hi. Sorry, I needed to send a message. I don't do any surprise song predictions that early out. So like I can tell you what I want to hear for indie, but I can't really give you any kind of prediction. Cause it's one of those things that like, the only way I can explain it to is like the weather. You know what I mean? You know how we had a meteorologist come to my elementary school, and he was basically comparing like predicting the weather, much like how I feel predicting Taylor surprise songs or outfits or anything. How he was comparing that to the game Hangman, where like you basically fill it in, and as you get more information, you can start to see a larger picture, right? Same thing. Like, I just feel like it's really hard to like, we're basically have no information for tonight's shows. I feel like predicting for tonight's shows is hard enough. I don't know how I would even begin to predict anything for New Orleans or Indianapolis or Toronto or Vancouver, you know? I would be very wrong. No, I don't go live for the actual shows. Saying Taylor might play Bigger Than the Whole Sky for Liam. I think that's a good guess. I don't know if they have any evidence to that. I think it's probably just a hope, but that's cute. The monologue song is a surprise song. That's cute. Yeah, I think Carol got a ticket from a fellow Swiftie, right? And then, yeah, myself and some people, I think, like, donated to, like, help her get there. But, yeah, she was given a ticket or offered to buy a ticket from a fellow Swiftie, which is cool. Thank you, Jess. That's so nice. See, I look in people's windows just isn't my favorite, and Death by a Thousand Cuts, like, is my favorite. So, like, that's the one mashup that everyone wants, and I'm like, oh, I don't want that. Because I love Death by a Thousand Cuts, but every mashup she does has been good. So, like, if she does it, I'm sure I would love it, you know? A black Torture Poets dress to promote the anthology would be very cute. I would love that. Hi, Jessica. Yeah, Jess, I know it's totally not just me, but there's sometimes where I'm like, man, I feel like I'm in the minority here, you know? I think my favorite mashup was Long Live and You're on Your Own, Kid. Like, easily. because it was just like everything we ever wanted. You know what I mean? It was just like, it was a love letter to fans. I loved it. Thank you, Kayla. That's so nice of you. Tavis ones with Mary song. I also heard in London, King of My Heart mashed up with The Alchemy, which I loved. Loved that. And then the Edley, of course, but yeah. Thank you guys. You're so nice. I know. I figure if I keep guessing Cassandra Madwoman, at some point she'll play it, right? No, that ship has not sailed. I guess Cassandra Madwoman for tonight. Thank you guys. Hi Puff, how are you? I know, I'm so excited for Miami tonight. Anything mashed with Getaway Car? Yeah, I love that. Death by a Thousand Cuts and Getaway Car like physically hurt me. I was like, oh, I missed it by one day. Damn. Hi. I saw the videos about the rehearsal thing. I'm just like, honestly, I'm taking everything with a grain of salt. Cause I'm just like not sure who these sources are. And I'm always just like, super heavily skeptical when it comes to stuff from Twitter, which is, from what I understand, is where that originated. So yeah, so here's the thing with the People magazine. Just, again, take it with a grain of salt, because technically she plays new songs every night on tour. Like, if she plays something she hasn't played before as an acoustic song, you know what I mean? Just, like, they're tricky with their wording, so just be careful. I'm personally not expecting any set changes, but I would love to be wrong. The rainbow microphone is an edit. I'm sorry. I wish it wasn't, but it is. I'm not going to Miami, no. Hi, Amanda. Right, we didn't have any idea about set. That's a really good point, Kelsey. We had no idea about any set changes any other time. That's true. So why would People magazine? No, that's a good point. And I also want to mention, People has been doing this thing where they're just saying Swifties as their sources, and are like, and it's not just People. I need to make it clear. There's a lot of like, more like sources that you would think would be more believable are doing this. Just like basically using Swift talk for their stories, and then are saying it's a widely known theory. And when they put it in print, it gives the theories a little more validity. And then like, but it's just based off what people on Swift talk were guessing anyways, you know? So it's like, well, yeah, I don't know. I'm not believing them right now. I posted my mastermind predictions, Emily. Thank you, Amanda. That's so nice. My thought was just that, like, I don't know. Maybe she will. Who knows? Who knows if she'll change the set list? We just have no idea. And the thing is I don't think People magazine knows either. I think they're just like us. I think they're just guessing. All of us are just guessing. Thanks for the follow, you guys. I appreciate that. Yes, new outfits I would love to see. I would love to see. If she did change something, it would be costumes. To me. In my opinion. Yeah. Costumes. New costumes. Yeah, 2 a.m. That's tough. That is tough. I'm so sorry. So, yeah, I don't think Florida's gonna stay. I do think it was just like a one-time thing for a couple reasons. Like, okay, so first, we know Florence was there for at least 2 days before she actually performed with Taylor. So, like, why? You know what I mean? Like, why do it the last night then? Why not add it if you're gonna add it and keep it on? Like, why not add it when Florence is actually there? That to me says that they weren't actually practicing it until Florence got there, just a couple days before. We know that they were rehearsing at like 3 a.m. to add that onto the set list. So I don't think those things would have happened, like, unless it was sort of like a last minute ad. I think they did a really good job with like turning the lights green and like adding graphics and doing the choreography. Like, of course, it was really, really tough. But I think when I look at the Florida choreography, it's not quite as intricate as other sets. But I don't know if that's just because they kind of added it last minute with Florence, or if it's because they don't have plans to keep it. So I just don't know. I'm going in with low expectations, and anything that happens will just, I'll be super excited about it. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a late one for you guys. I did see that Stationhead played Florida today. It's in Florida tonight. So that tracks. That's awesome. I know. I'm very happy to have the Eras Tour back in North American time zones. Yeah. I know I'm selfish. I know we've had a lot, but I'm very happy. It is a 1989 sweatshirt. It's from Taylor's store. Hi, Keisha. Hi. Sorry, I don't know why I'm fidgeting. I just am. So, I don't think there's a chance of Travis being there. They play on Sunday against the Niners. So, generally, when they travel, they go the day before. So, they would report tomorrow at some point. And that's not to say they have time to fly out to Florida and then fly back to Kansas City. What I'm saying is they more than likely have practice today. And then, like, at some point tomorrow, usually, like, mid-morning, Chiefs socials, like, post them take off or whatever. Or arrival, so sorry. It depends on when they leave, but they'll post them coming off the plane. But basically what I'm saying is he's only left with about, like, 12 hours of wiggle room. Which is like, and when you break it down with flying, I just don't think it's going to happen. But I don't know anyone, so Donna Kelce's there, so I'm sure she's going. Yes, Ashley, I said that. I think I commented to you earlier. I said that she's like super stoic. So like, I'm really hoping that people aren't crappy to her. Cause she just by nature is more of like stoic. She doesn't like show a lot of emotions, and she doesn't get like overly like, she's never even been like that for Travis's games, so I don't know why, like, she's obviously not going to do that at Taylor's shows if she's not like that at her son's football games, right? So I need people to know that she's still going to be Donna Kelce, right? And we can't have an expectation of how we want her to act. That's all. Just, remember, just be kind, because people are going to get nasty. I'm very excited for Miami tonight. Yeah, no Donna slander. We love her. We love her. Taylor goes on stage around 7 Central Time-ish. Yeah. Hey, guys, I've seen this comment a lot. Please stop spamming the chat. We already addressed the new outfits that People Magazine mentioned. Yeah. If you keep spamming the chat, we'll just have to block. I am not surprised that Gracie sound-checked us. Yeah, I'm not surprised. When I saw Gracie play in Kansas City, she played Us as her encore. Us and then Close to You. So I had 0 questions that she was going to play Us. I'm very excited for her. That song is great live. Yeah, Gracie's great. My husband went with me when Gracie was here, in Kansas City, and, he was like, oh my gosh, like, she's really good. And I was like, yeah, I know, I told you. And he was like, she's like a songwriter. And I was like, yeah, I know, I told you. She's good. I don't play music when I'm live anymore, because a lot of people were asking me to upload my lives onto YouTube. And when I upload them onto YouTube, if they have music in the background, they get copyrighted and removed, and I can get actually banned from YouTube. So in order to upload my lives onto YouTube, like people were asking me, I can't play music. The video of the dancers rehearsing, I heard most people saying it was either Who's Afraid of Little Old Me or But Daddy, I Love Him. Either of which makes sense, I think. Hi. I know, I can't wait for the book. It's going to be good. I'm hoping that I've convinced myself that Taylor will have like at least a mini bio of each dancer and like backup singer. And maybe even potentially like the bandmates, like Paul and Amos. I've just convinced myself. That's literally why. I have no evidence to support. I just decided because that would make me happy. And it like, do you guys know Papa Flo, Kevin's dad? He had posted a video about how he wanted to see Kevin in the People magazine, and he wasn't in there, and he was like bummed about it. And I was like, no, like Taylor just I don't know. I just decided then and there that it was going to I was like, she's putting an overview, a mini bio of each dancer in the book. Yeah. So there's like at the end of the show, there's like, I want to call it a PowerPoint presentation of the dancers and the singers and everything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for the book too. How does someone become a background dancer? You have to audition. I know that there's like castings. So, yeah. I would assume you probably have to have an agent. Because I'm sure her castings are pretty, like, I don't know, tough to get an audition for. I'm going to a couple more Eras shows, yes. Taylor is wearing a slightly different sweatshirt, but same color that Travis wore. Taylor's is a Ralph Lauren. Yeah. If you don't follow Taylor Swift Styled, you should. She, almost immediately there were rumors and theories going around about the sweatshirt Taylor was wearing. And Sarah got on her blog and like, I mean, it was, I swear it was like within the hour that Taylor posted the video, she had already sourced that sweatshirt as Ralph Lauren. And I was like, oh, she totally saw, she totally saw the speculation. So I'm sure she knows. She was like prepared. Twitter, Instagram, all the things. She's on everything. Oh yeah, you like, some airlines you don't even have to buy Wi-Fi on the planes now. They just do it, which is nice. Some of them you have to buy it. It is Donna's first time at the Eras Tour, so that's exciting. Yeah, it's her first time. She had actually just given an interview, I think on the Grotesquerie red carpet or purple carpet, if you want to call it, about how she was hoping to go to the Eras Tour and like really wanted to see it. So it's really nice. I love that. I love that she's actually able to like make it happen. I should have thought more about like what Donna's favorite Taylor song is for surprise song guesses. If you haven't done Mastermind yet, think about that, because that's probably a good train of thought to follow. I always have good ideas after I fill out Mastermind. I don't think that Ed Kelce has been to the shows. No, not that I know of. I'm sorry if you can hear that outside. Someone has like a motorcycle or something. Love Ed, but he'd probably fall asleep. That's so funny. It just truly doesn't seem like his thing, does it? Yeah, I posted my Mastermind pics with my surprise song guesses and everything. It's all posted. Yeah. I know, Maddie. It's exciting, right? It's very exciting. I know. I can imagine Ross being there with Donna. Yeah, I would love that. He's a supportive queen. I love him. Honestly, I would be willing to bet that Donna's with Andrea and Scott. Especially after we've seen them together so much more often. Yeah, I would bet that she's with Andrea and Scott. Or at least with Andrea. No, I'm not going to be live all day. I'm just here for a little bit because I have too much nervous energy for the show tonight. I needed to like hang out and do something. I'm not going to be live all day. Because I like, during the shows, I have a problem. I like take notes and I like look stuff up, and yeah, I can't go live because I just can't keep talking and do all those things at the same time. Best way to request a surprise song for my show? You should ask someone who has successfully done that. I have never done that. I have no advice at all. I'm sorry. I just posted all of my mastermind pics on my last video, actually. I clowned a bit too hard, but that's okay. I don't care. I don't care. The only thing I really, truly want to hear for Indie Night 2 is You're on Your Own, Kid. I'm bringing my mom to that show, and that is like, I don't know, that's just like, it's a really special song to her and I. And so I really want to hear that with my mom. Or Exile, because she really loves Exile. Buying merch at the concert versus on the website. There's only a couple things that they have at the shows that they don't sell on the website, and that's like the blue crew neck and a quarter zip, and then I think maybe the poster. So if you're coveting those items, I would wait in line for merch at the concert, but anything else I would just buy online. Think we're getting rep? Yeah, maybe. Anything's possible, honestly. Anything's possible. Hi. Oh, Taylor Nation started tweeting. That's early for them. When the shows were in Europe, they were tweeting just only like 2 hours before showtime. Interesting. Yeah, Gracie has merch there too. Yeah, they do have the Zoomies too. They do have the Zoomies too. And I know Taylor Nation made a funny joke about being interns, but they're totally not interns. Which is why when people are like, they just made a mistake, they're just interns. I'm like, no, they're not. Those are Instagram accounts with like, how many? 200 million followers? Those are not interns. Those are like real people with like, this is their job. Like they're serious. My nails, they're almost grown out. Don't look at them too closely. I'll just hold them back here. We call them like chocolate icing. Aren't they cute? Yay! That's funny. I didn't see any of the girls asking if she wears jeans, but that's great. That's wild because like I'm racking my brains. I'm like, when has she worn jeans? And I'm like, well, she wore black denim jeans walking into Electric Lady Studios with the double braids. If you mean strictly denim, the first pics of the Eras tour, she was wearing those denim jeans with flowers on it. And then like a month later when she went out, when it started her like stepping out and getting paparazzi'd from the Torture Poets department, she wore those jeans that had the heart cut out on the leg. Yeah, Super Bowl, she wore black denim. Yeah, you guys get it. Yeah. I did not see the jeans post. But yeah, she's definitely worn jeans. And she wore them today, so mystery solved. Thanks for the follows, guys. That's nice. I don't think an announcement is coming tonight. I don't know. We're all guessing. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I think there was a running joke for a long time that people were like, she doesn't own pants because she wore like skirts when it was like pretty highly inappropriate to wear skirts. Like to that one Chiefs game that was like frigid cold. She had no business wearing a skirt to. But yeah. I know. I like Easter egg hunting too. I think it's fun. People are like really rude about it. Yeah, so Shawn Mendes and Joe Jonas pushed their album back today, and I think originally wasn't Harry Styles supposed to release a single? I don't think he ended up doing that because of Liam Payne, right? I don't know if those two would drop their albums for a single from Harry Styles, but that being said, I think anything that was dropping would have dropped already. So I think that maybe this might just be a coincidence that they both had to move their album releases. I don't think Taylor's dropping any music today, strictly because Gracie's like deluxe edition dropped today, and I don't think Taylor would go out of her way to drop anything the same day as Gracie and vice versa. But I don't think, like, in the same breath, I don't think that Gracie is the reason Shawn Mendes or Joe Jonas moved their albums either. Yeah. Oh, it'll be chaotic and it'll be exciting. Did you see her smirk in that video today? She's very rude for that. Very rude for that. Hi, Vaughn. How are you? I know, never trust that smirk. Remember when? I will never forget because people called me crazy. Remember when the Eras Tour started and Taylor wore that dang Speak Now dress and she walked into the screen and she did that to us? Remember that? And I got on the internet and said, this means something. People told me I was crazy. To be fair, I wasn't creating then. It was just in the comments. So people get real, like, you know, in the comments sometimes. But we knew it. Swifties knew it. I think it's funny if they move them from each other and then they both ended up not dropping. That's funny. Hi. Yeah, the last minute ticket drops are tough, but okay, here's what I want to say about it. Ticketmaster did a couple things here that actually benefited us. The first is stopping those ticket transfers until a few days before the show, I think 3 days. Have y'all noticed? Those prices plummeted. Like plummeted. It was like the cheapest ticket for Miami at first was like $2,700 a couple months ago. And yesterday it was down to $650 at one point, $650. So while that is still very expensive, please don't get me wrong, it is much cheaper than what they were already inflated to. So hopefully they just continue to drop for other cities. But yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think she's going to add any LA dates. I think the no LA post was an Easter egg for the Eras Tour film. Like, she didn't say goodbye to LA because we revisited LA in the Eras Tour film. You know what I mean? I'm so excited. I know tonight's going to be fun. Bye, Zainab. Have fun. Taylor starts at 7 Central. Happy Red Friday. Your dad's watching with you, Vaughn? That's so exciting. I love that. I love that. No, I know. I spaced on Red today. My mind was so preoccupied with the Eras Tour that I was like, I spaced on the Red today, but that's okay. In my weird brain, supporting Taylor is Red because, like, she's Red. That doesn't make any sense, but anyways. Yeah, my shirt's 1989 merch that Taylor released. It's Saturday in Australia. Yeah, thank you. Taylor's signature color is red. Thank you. That's what I was like trying to find the words for, and I couldn't I couldn't get it out. That's so funny. You guys get me. You guys get me. Merch from Travis Kelce's favorite era. Thank you, July. That does count. That does count. Yes, I am wearing merch from Travis Kelce's favorite era, which I would assume is Donna Kelce's favorite era. So maybe we'll get a surprise song from 1989 tonight. Like what? Maybe, my God, I love Say Don't Go. And that is not played enough. Wonderland, This Love, that's a good one. You Are in Love is always a good one. But I feel like she played that not too long ago. Alchemy. All of the Girls, Because Your Mother Brought You Up Loyal and Kind. That's a good one. I like that. I love All the Girls You Loved Before. I successfully manifested that song for my friend's surprise song. Do you know that? Do you want to hear this story? My friend lives in San Fran, and she was going to see Taylor, and she was like, oh, here's the list of, ooh, How You Get the Girl's a good one. Here's a list of the songs I want to hear for surprise songs, and two of them, she was like, just like manifest all of them, or like manifest a couple of them, whatever. She sends me a list, and of those two, I'm like, oh, Stay, 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 and All of the Girls You Loved Before. Like, I'm going to manifest those for you. All of the Girls You Loved Before wasn't on the list, but she's a lover girly, and I was like, okay, Stay, 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 and then I was like, actually, I'm feeling All of the Girls You Loved Before, but definitely a lover track. And she heard both Stay, Stay, Stay and All the Girls You Loved Before. So, have I successfully manifested a surprise song since? No. But still, put it on my tombstone. I'm very proud of it. Thank you so much. That's so nice. I appreciate it, the little donuts. Thanks for subscribing and following and all the things, you guys. How did it end on piano? Ugh. Tough. Oh, Hits Different doesn't get nearly enough love. We're manifesting Hits Different from New Orleans Night 2. Hits Different is like my friend group's song. And we're going to New Orleans together. So if she wants to play Hits Different, like I said, New Orleans Night 2, manifest that for me, you guys. Please. Please, 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 please. Thanks, Melody. That's so nice of you. Or the Black Dog, I know. I love the Black Dog. I have like a list of unicorn songs, you know. I bet you think about me, the Black Dog. You're on your own, kid. Our song. I would love to hear our song. What else? Death by a Thousand Cuts, obviously. You're Losing Me, obviously. Maroon, thank you. Yeah, there's no way I could hear every single song that is like one of my favorites. You know what I mean? I already feel really happy that I got to knock off like some of my random like unicorn songs. Like Long Live and Never Grow Up. I Did Something Bad. Everything Has Changed. Like, I got some really, really good surprise songs. Dear John. I got Dear John. I got some really good surprise songs. So, I can't complain. You know what I mean? Would never. Just hoping, you know? But honestly, like, that's the thing with her is, like, so many of her songs are that level of incredible, right? That there's always oh, there's always like, oh gosh, I would love to hear this one too. You know, there's always going to be 4 or 5 or 6 in addition to the other 4 or 5 or 6 that you've already named. You know what I mean? So it's just Taylor. It's because she's so good at what she does. And yeah. Right? I could never pick just one. There's too many. It depends on the mood I'm in. Taylor goes on at 7 Central tonight. Yeah, Stacey, same. I have like a huge list I'm manifesting. Documentary coming. I hope so. I hope so. I really want a documentary. But that, I can do it with a Broken Heart music video, I feel like is the biggest Easter egg for a documentary. Just one big old Easter egg. Afterglow would be so good. Basically, I just plan on crying. And you know what? Here's the thing. Tonight, I feel like tonight's surprise songs are really going to wreck us. Because no matter what happens at the end of the day, Taylor posted a video and she was smirking at us. Surprise songs tonight are going to be killer. I'm so sorry. I have to say it. It's going to hurt. Good morning from Brisbane, Australia. Hello. Hello, hello. Something related to Liam, I don't. That's not to say she didn't have a relationship with him or anything like that, but I just don't think it's like her place right now, honestly. Does that make sense? It's so soon and it's so fresh, and it like the way people found out about Liam Payne was like really traumatic. His loved ones found out the same way a lot of us did, like a lot of us found out. And I can't, that like breaks my heart, you know? So I really think the best thing to do as far as like Liam goes is to just like respect whatever his family's wishes are. Yeah. Because that has to be really, really hard. And I want everyone to remember, even when Anna died, the fan in Brazil, Taylor first reached out privately. And people were so mad at her for not making any kind of public statement. And meanwhile, after she did, the family came out and said she already donated, she already spoke to them, she already met with them. She just didn't do it publicly. So, like, not everything she does needs to be public, you know? Not everything she does is public. And we have to, at the end of the day, ask ourselves, if Taylor releases some statement about Liam, who is that for? Is that for him, his friends, or his family, or is that for us? And I think if she were to do that, it would be mostly for us and not for them. And it doesn't mean that she hasn't reached out privately or sent her respects or sent flowers or whatever billionaire boss babes do when a friend passes. But I just don't like the public expectation of her on this one, you know? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I kind of took a hard left there, but we're back. We're back. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I appreciate that. What advice would I give to someone potentially going alone to one of the indie shows? Have fun. Make friends with the people in the seats next to you. Everyone's usually kind. No one goes out of their way to be mean. Like, if you go by yourself and just let people know, hey, I'm alone, like, my name is Michael. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Yeah, so have fun. Introduce yourself to the people next to you. And record more than you think you want to record. Every time, I don't know who that is. Every time I've gone to an Eras Tour show, I don't know who me is. What is that? every time I've gone to an Eras Tour show, I always wish I had more footage in hindsight. Thank you, Raven. I always wish I had more footage in hindsight than I physically have. What happened? What? I'm listening. I need full sentences. They're talking about the song Me, but it's all speculation. Okay, help me, Ashley. What about it? What's on the website that I need to go? Hi, Heather. Thank you. Thank you, Sissy. They're saying it's been added to the set list. Who's they? So I want to just say, I do enjoy the moment in real life. So I don't need you guys to project that on me. The reason I record so much is because I like to see my personal reactions. And I like to see my own video of the concert. It doesn't mean I'm not enjoying it either. So don't project. Thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and say there's not snakes on the website, so please stop saying that. I got you excited, Heather. That's exciting. If there were snakes on the website, I would have been getting text messages. Of that, I'm certain. I'm not projecting. Everyone at the shows records it all, and it's meh to me. And that's awesome, and that's how you feel. But other people like to record their moments. The same way that I'm not going to judge someone for needing to sit down at the concert, I'm not going to judge someone for recording at the concert. And I also sit down at concerts because I'm 35 and I'm old, so I need to sit down sometime during Taylor shows. Hi. I know, I think tonight's going to be so fun. Right? I don't have health issues. I just need to sit down sometime. Yeah, I just need to sit down. I'm an old lady. I'm the same age as Taylor. I don't know how she does it. She's wearing heels and like those outfits are not comfortable. She's not wearing sweats. I don't know how she does it, but I can barely stay standing the whole time. In New Orleans, I purposefully got my mom and I seats in the very front row of our section so that if she needs to sit down, I can sit down with her and we can still see the show without any like obstructions. Yeah. I'm pro sitting. Yeah. I've been standing for a long time, right? Like my back hurts. I know Taylor's 35. She has 3-hour concerts. That's crazy. She's in great shape. I don't know how she does it. The rest of us millennial women, our backs hurt. Our backs hurt. I know, right? My back hurts so bad after every concert, every time. I actually brought lidocaine patches for London because I was like, I know my back is going to hurt. Because the plan was to go to multiple shows in London. Like I had always said, if I'm flying all the way to London, like I'm going to try to make the most of this experience. So the plan was always to try to go to 3 shows in London. And so when I left, I was like, okay, I'm bringing lidocaine patches. I'm bringing Tylenol. I think I had BioFreeze with me because I was like, I know I'm going to be so hurting by day 2 or 3, but it was worth it. I slept with a lidocaine patch on my back every single night. It was great. Yep. Just Tylenol constantly. Yeah, Maddie, I agree. The general admission floor thing. So as far as I understand, that is actually something that they did for every international show. I believe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, and maybe Canada might have a seated floor, but like Brazil had a GA floor. I'm pretty sure all the Australian shows were GA floor. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but they did it for a lot of international shows, and I agree with you. I don't think it's the safest option. But unfortunately, I do think it's like a venue, like, or a tour planning choice. I don't know if that's up to Taylor or not, but after the amount of issues we had, including, but not limited to, Anna's passing, I would wonder if Taylor may want to change that on her next tour, if that's something that she moves forward with no longer doing, you know? In Australia, you guys had seats. Perfect. I love that. I think there needs to be seats. On one hand, like, I did GA floor in London, twice. And, the thing with it is it has its pros for sure. The great thing about GA floor is it's the great equalizer, right? So, like, the people in the front row paid the same as the people in the back. And the way you get front row is to be a dedicated fan, and that is rewarded. So you, like, camp out all day and wait, right? And so it's nice that the people in the front row of GA floor did not pay more than the people in the back. But ultimately, I just don't think it's safe. So for me, the answer is floor seating and changing all of the rules to protect ticket costs from going that high. Yeah. Yeah, so the US shows are all going to have floor seating. Every US show. That was only an international. I'd rather pay more for seats. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think the only, like, the difference is, like, when it comes to floor seats, right, in the States, and you can take a look, is, like, if you're trying to buy resale a front row, it's, like, 10 grand versus, you know, towards the back, it's much cheaper. So that's what I mean. Like, there's no way that, like, the average person could afford to buy a resale for a front row. But when we were in London, we were able to get general admission floor and then camp out and get front row for the same price as if we had sat in the back. So yeah, it's nice for that reason, because it does allow fans the opportunity to, you know, be closer than they could afford to purchase tickets for, but it can be unsafe sometimes. Yeah, it can be unsafe. Thank you, Carrie. You have a good weekend too. Oh, absolutely, Val. There's disability stuff that comes into play with Ticketmaster in general. I don't think they handled any of the disability needs well at all. Trying to get accessible seats for this concert was an actual nightmare for people who needed it. And even then, when, like, it's a nightmare for the show. So I can imagine that GA is not accessible to a lot of folks. And yeah, I think that's valid. When people sit on the floor, like, you have an assigned seat. And so, like, most people stand for the entire concert. And that's not limited to just the floor. Like, that's from front row to, like, the very nosebleeds. Most people are standing the entire time. So, like, for me, it doesn't depend, like, whatever section you're in, sit down if you need it. GA floor prohibits that. There's no seats there. So you can't, if you want to sit down, you're going to sit down on the literal floor, which is, like, they're wet because everyone spills their water or, like, sets their water cup down and it gets knocked over. So it's wet, it's dirty. You can't see. It's not feasible. So it sucks. It sucks. Yeah, squat at times. Yeah. Totally, Val, not be pushed as much. And I, like, when we were in Wembley, when we first got seated, I had a panic attack because I had gotten pushed really hard and, like, pancaked between two men, and then, like, I got folded over and just, like, it was not fun. And it triggered an old experience that I had. And so, I straight up had a panic attack. I was, like, sitting on the floor, and the guy over there was like, water, 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 you know, and one of the nice girls next to us, like, had a fan, and she was, like, fanning me, and they were, like, helping me, you know? And I was able to calm down, and I relaxed, you know? But it's, if you have a fear of, like, claustrophobia or, like, tight spaces, GA floor is really tough, like, really tough, unless you're sitting in the back without a very good view, you know? But Swifties are the best. Like, the staff at Wembley, like, took care of me. The girls next to us were, like, kind and helping, and we were, like, working together. So it was, you know, and ultimately I'm okay. But yeah, it was crazy. It was just crazy. Yeah, it's okay. Right, if you're 4'9", yeah, that's totally not. Yeah, I wouldn't do that then. There's just no way you can see. And I'm 5'9", and there were times when my view was obstructed even, you know? And, like, even in the back, like, especially in the back, I'm 5'9", and I still, like, had to stand on my tiptoes sometimes to see, you know? I wouldn't do it if I was 4'9", for sure. Because you're just not going to see anything. That sucks. Yeah, Bree, I'm with you. I'm with you. It's tough. I mean, and people panicking literally happens. Like, before Taylor even started, we saw someone, like, get pulled over the barricade to be taken out. Like, it's just, yeah. Thank you for the follows. That's cute. You're like a little Polly Pocket princess, Maria. You're like the same size as Sabrina Carpenter. Thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate that. That's so nice. I'm trying to hit 113K because 13, right? Thank you, guys. That's so nice. I love Sabrina Carpenter. She's an artist I'm, like, absolutely loving right now. Her tour is incredible. My friend Courtney is doing, like, tour recaps, and I haven't missed a single one because they're so fun. Her outfits are so fun. She's been doing cool little things with her outfits and costumes during the tour that is just, only pop girlies could do, you know? Like, changing her tights with lyrics, different lyrics every single show. Like, only a pop girly could do it, could go that hard. I love it. I love Sabrina Carpenter. She's a little tiny. Yeah, she's a little tiny girl. I love her. I wish I could have gone to a show where she opened. I missed them, unfortunately. Because I really enjoy her. Hi, Nikki. Nikki Goff is in Miami right now. This is Nikki, by the way, guys. If you don't follow her, do it. Yeah. I'm on my balcony and had a Hard Rock helicopter just went by. That's so exciting. Yee. She's going to have so much fun. No, you're nice. Nikki had a really great anti-hero costume. She's a Vienna Swiftie, and she had this anti-hero costume for Vienna that she knocked out of the freaking ballpark. And then, of course, Vienna didn't happen. So she got to wear it to the Swiftie hangout. And yeah, I stopped all of your videos. I'm not sure if Nikki's streaming tonight, but follow Tess. I always recommend Tess because she's, like, sometimes the lives cut out or people go on and off, and so Tess will just kind of seamlessly pop to the next one. And what she does is very difficult. It's tough. Oh, it's Nikki's first time seeing Taylor, so she's not going live, and I totally don't blame her for that. I've actually never gone live anytime I'm at a Taylor show. It takes a lot of dedication. Yeah, I record for myself. So that's a lot of dedication. Thanks for the follow, Jennifer. That's kind of you. And battery. Well, I bring backup batteries. Because I have a problem, but it does take up a lot of battery when you're live. That is true. True. Hi, hi. Yes, I'm going to a couple shows this lake. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. But not in Miami. We don't mean like physical batteries. We mean like the battery packs. All the US shows should have allowed them. And I think international ones did too. But like the battery packs that you just like plug into your phone. Power banks. Thank you. That's the word. Thank you. They don't allow you to like wear the light up. Like you can't wear like a light up outfit with like a battery pack that you put the batteries in and turn on. Yeah. Thank you. Power banks. Yeah, no one wants to hear me sing either. Every city I've been has allowed power banks. I've never had an issue taking them in. Kansas City and London had no problems. So, I've taken a battery pack at every event I've been to recently, and I haven't had any problems. So, power bank, not battery pack, power bank. Right, as long as it's not like a big old brick, you're fine. And I think even Courtney has brought her like, it's not a brick, it's like the size of a small loaf. I don't know how else to describe it. But mine are like, do I have it? Oh, hold on, let me get it. I have it over here. 1 second. My room is also a mess here. So like these are what I'm talking about. Little power banks. So I bring 3 actually. And I've never had to use all 3. I've never burned through all 3. I like these ones because they magnetize to the back of your phone, or you can use the plug. But yeah, these are what I use. These are what I recommend. You'll be fine going alone. You'll be fine. You'll have a lot of fun. Everyone's just there to have fun, and you won't be the only person going alone. Just keep that in mind. A lot of people will be going alone. These ones are clutch. So I actually got these as like stocking stuffers. So I think they are kind of expensive. However, I would buy them, I think. I would spend my personal money on them because they are nice. And they like fold up in there. And you can tell how much battery is in it. It has like the little lights on the side. Hold on, I'm trying to turn it on so I can show you guys. But it has, you can see them. So it tells you how much battery is left in it. I like these. They're kind of expensive, but I like them. Not sponsored. Should be. Yeah, lots of people go to concerts alone. You'll be totally fine. Especially in a room full of Swifties. Like, particularly, you know? Yeah, checklist of items to pack. Clear bag. Hold. Clear bag. Clear bag. This one, by the way, you guys, I think it's Annabelle Accessories. Fact check me. Look, it says Kansas City Chiefs. She makes them with friendship bracelets on the side. I know, right? And she customizes them for like any team or like the Eras Tour if you're going. I think she had one that was like Eras Tour Miami. Like she was like customizing them for the city on the Eras Tour that you're going to. Annabelle Accessories, I'm pretty sure it is. I follow them on TikTok. Do I have a mod? If I have a mod that could drop their at, that would be awesome. Yes, I don't think Toronto and Vancouver, you necessarily have to have a clear bag. But for most US stadiums, you do. So that's how I found, yeah, I'm constantly looking for new clear bags because the US ones are like, it's annoying. But I love this. I'm pretty sure it's Annabelle Accessories, the at. I'm pretty sure. Try it and see. Hi, Alex. Try it and see. I think it's two N's. Annabelle. Yeah. Yeah. Ashley, hold on. Got you, Ashley. Thank you so much. I am going to New Orleans. It's going to be fun. All of the shows are going to be fun. Boom, 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 boom. My skin's looking fresh. Thank you. I did my skincare today. I'm trying to remain stoic because my forehead lines are getting real bad. No, I don't go live for the football games because the NFL is particularly strict with their licensing stuff, and I have seen them just completely get accounts banned. So I'm not messing around with it. Thank you, Ashley. This is where this purse is from. You are an angel. This is them. Annabelle Accessories. It's pinned right here. Not sponsored. I just really like this bag, and she's a small business, women owned. She customizes them for like your NFL team, your hockey team, the Eras Tour, whatever. Small business Swifties. We love. We love. If you don't need a bag and you want to support a small Swiftie, just give them a follow because that helps them too more than anything. I follow a ton of small businesses I don't even partner with because like that helps them get more reach, you know, and then like repost their stuff or whatever, just helps them even if you can't purchase, and it's totally free for us to do, you know? So yeah, give them a follow. Thank you so much, Ashley, for posting that. I appreciate you so much. Willie Mays for fried chicken in New Orleans. I will write it down. Thank you, Amber. Yeah. You're going to New Orleans. That's so exciting. Do you need clear bags for football games also? Yes. Any in the States, any sanctioned NFL stadium, you need a clear bag for. And for, so like usually for any event you go to in the NFL stadium, you'll need a clear bag for. It's ultimately up to the event holders, but generally they default to what they usually default, right? So basically in the States, if you're going to a stadium, you should bring a clear bag. Thank you for the follows, you guys. The only place I've ever bought tickets resale are StubHub and Viagogo. No, I missed Tess in London by like one day. I was bummed. But that's okay. I'll meet her someday. Advice on protecting your tickets. Change your Ticketmaster password. Yeah. Change your Ticketmaster password. Ticketmaster has a two-factor authentication option, but it's only if you want to change like your phone number on the account. Every little bit helps, so I always recommend turning that on, but it's not going to keep your tickets from being transferred to someone if they're able to successfully hack your account. So change your password. I've never won Swift Alert. Never. I'm bad at it. Your local arena is not even allowing bags, but if you have to, it must be clear. Huh, that's odd. She did stop in front of section 12. I posted a video. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's an exciting day to be a Swiftie. Is it Lucy or Lacey? Lucy. Yes. Lucy, yes. Yeah, change Ticketmaster multiple times. I hear you. Just make sure, obviously, like, you want a super strong password. So if that means defaulting to, like, the suggested one your iPhone gives you, do that. Get a super strong password. Just make sure it's something that, like, they can't hack. I already have my tickets in my wallet. I don't know anymore if that makes a difference. But I do. Do we think any eggs for today? I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. It's hard to see because there might be some that we don't know or don't realize until like we know what they're for. And then we're like, oh shoot, that was an Easter egg. You know what I mean? We just never know with her. For surprise songs, I put I Bet You Think About Me and Should Have Said No. And then I did Cassandra Madwoman mashup. See, I'm putting my hat on Only the Young in Indianapolis because it's 2 days before the election. Indy night 3 anyways. So I think she might sing Only the Young and then maybe mashed up with Change, maybe not, but I think Indy is where we'll hear that one. Yeah. Right before. Show starts in like 3 hours, I think. Rep TV or TS12, I have no idea. If you had asked me 6 months ago, I would have been like, yeah, she's doing all of the re-records while she's on the Eras Tour, duh. Now I have no idea. I think she's not adding Long Live back to the set list. I think that has run its course, unfortunately. Next to my head behind me, this is a skull. My husband's cousin made it. Art by Brianna on TikTok and Instagram. Hi, Maria. Maria's my new friend. Your energy is like my energy. My favorite song from Torture Poets Department literally changes by the hour. I really love the title track, Torture Poets Department. That song's a freaking bop. I love The Black Dog. I love Robin. I love Peter. I love The Alchemy and So High School. I love But Daddy, I Love Him. And also Down Bad. That album is so good. I also love So Long London. Yes. That album is so freaking good. It's just, the thing is like, remember this? Remember when she charted like 13 or 14 songs #1? The thing is like, The Alchemy would have gone #1 on the charts if it weren't for the other 12 Taylor Swift songs that would have charted #1 before it, right? Down Bad would have charted #1. Torture Poets Department would have charted #1. Fortnite did chart #1. Like, all of those tracks would have charted 1 if the other 13 Taylor Swift songs didn't exist in front of it. Those songs are so good. It's so good. Yeah. I don't know how people don't love this album, truly. I don't think she's adding Florida to the set list, but I hope I'm wrong. I just don't think it is. Yeah, Prophecy. I mean, we could talk for days, right? We've been talking for months about how good this album is. We'll never stop talking about how good that album is. It's great. Okay, guys, but with that, I think I'm gonna go. I've got a couple things to finish up today before we get to showtime. Gracie goes on, I think, in 2 hours, and Taylor goes on in 3 hours. So I do post a recap video usually after the show, so definitely check back. If anything crazy happens during the show, I'll post about it, like any new outfits or anything. But anyways, thank you for the follows, you guys, and coming to chat. I do post all of my lives on my YouTube, which is linked in my profile. Hopefully immediately after, I'm going to try to upload this, but sometimes it takes a while. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But I love you guys and I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Okay. Bye.